Hello, friends. It's been a while, but I've made some big changes in my life, including leaving the state that I was living in, and I grew up in, and yeah, it's been a couple days in my new home. There's moments where I still think, what the heck are you doing? You don't know anybody here, and you are just completely outside your comfort zone. That's where I need to be, outside my comfort zone, or I won't grow. Well, that's my opinion, at least. So I wanted to talk about fair weather friends or acquaintances and the dynamics of relationships with them and how I used to be with people in my life. So I really don't have a lot of true friends. I grew up very socially awkward and sheltered. I was technically a homebody because having friends outside of school time was not really looked upon as a benefit. It got to the point where if I wanted to spend the night at a friend's house, I had to practically beg. I'd have to do extra chores or whatever was asked of me. And then I would have to be home by 7 or 8 a.m. the next day and not take naps and usually do extra chores to work off of the fun that I got to have with my friends. And I don't know about you, but when you're a preteen or teenager and you spend the night with someone, you don't go to sleep. You stay up and have fun. And it just got to the point where I would just tell my friends no, because it wasn't worth the treatment that I had to go through to have fun. So as I got older, I was in my, early 20s. And, I'm socially awkward. And I'm getting better. But I do have a lot of fair weather friends and acquaintances in my life. And during this big move that I made just recently, it made me realize how many true people that are friends in my life matter, because they reached out to give me, guidance, or just, talk to me on the long drive up to where I moved. And then there were the ones that would say they would talk or call or they would do something to help me, and then they would not be available. And I get it. I completely get that people, especially adults, they have their own lives, and maybe they have a bunch of kids or a spouse or a job. I mean, I get it. I totally do. But when someone says to me, yes, I'm going to do this, or I would really like to spend time with you, or whatever, I would really appreciate follow through. Now, I understand. People get sick, people aren't feeling well, people have unexpected plans. Totally understand. I will roll with the punches. But old me used to be the one that did everything. I was the one that invited people or kind of pushed myself into their weekend plans because I wanted to see them. It was like, oh, what are you doing this weekend? Oh, can I see you? I'd like to see you. Or, is it okay if I come over? And usually some of them will be fine with that, but it's like I was just like the extra, person at the dinner table. And I had to be the one to ask for that. I was the one that drove everywhere to see people. I was the one that paid for people's meals. And it just got to the point where I was technically like begging for attention or begging for friendship. And that's not true friendship. You have to meet people halfway. Or sometimes you have to meet them all the way, but then they go back and do the same to you. I have some really good friends that I call acquaintances now that were so used to me being the one that did everything. Reached out to them, drove to see them, maybe pay for their meal also. And they don't like the new version of me. They think that I'm stuck up or bitchy. And that's their choice to make that decision. But it really made me realize that they are indeed not my friends, because they aren't going to go the extra mile for me like I've always done for them. And this includes family members. I love some of my cousins and siblings very much. And I know they all have lives, families, school, work. But telling me through a text message that I had to start the conversation with, that they want to see me or whatever, and then I follow up and ask, what day or time would be reasonable, and I don't really hear anything, and then it ends up that we never do anything, or they want me to drive an hour to them. It just wasn't worth it. I can still have a relationship with these people via text or phone, email, but it's not worth the stress or the struggle. I am no longer going to beg for people's attention. I'm no longer going to invite myself, even to the people that always have an open door policy. It doesn't matter. If you can't put the effort in to be my friend and to meet me halfway, then we don't need to be friends anymore. And I'm okay with that, even though I don't really have a lot of friends to begin with. I think a lot of those people really weren't my friends, and it was a convenience thing for them. And that just sounds so sad, that I would give them my attention, and I would give them my thoughts and opinions on things that they asked, and I would do things for them, and it just seemed so one-sided. And I even had boyfriends like this. And so this big life change of mine, moving across the United States to a totally different climate, alone with my cat, it's opened up a big opportunity for me to be uncomfortable and do the things and meet people gradually. And essentially I can be whoever I want to be, but I'm not going to mask. I'm going to be me, 100% me, the me that I currently am today. And I'm not going to be going this extra mile for people anymore. I deserve to be treated well, and I deserve to have people that love and care about me and aren't just around for the added benefits or entertainment. Anyway, that's all I have to say for now. I hope everyone's doing well, and I know that it is Mardi Gras week, and I hope everyone is having a wonderful week, and I will be back later. Goodbye, friends.